got it for shouty, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, prick.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. In a minivan, mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Anders Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
Kate, that a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time right. Go right side, and McBride has it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He finds Evans, left side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throw is caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Running back motions right. Back on 2nd and goal. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This taken from the 12. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Prescott here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's got him, that's McBride. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender.
And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our 1st quarter of play. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Prescott now off the play fake. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Dak to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. A 3rd down run with Blue. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Prescott is hit and he lost the football. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll throw to begin this drive. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's cut by Harrison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing it again here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking to throw here. He finds his running back deep down the left side. That's a good find from the Oklahoma rookie there, and it gives him a fresh set of downs, too.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Benson on 1st and 10. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Brought in. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning in from the 16. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start the drive with Blue. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it! And the Cardinals pick it up. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Headed out right. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. So 2nd and 5 on deck, and as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Running from the pistol with Benson. He has room past the 25. Cut. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts from the 16. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Everybody camp forward. Here we go, 47. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Sean Murphy Bunting ranging over for that stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Throw left side, complete. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Man, forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a 1st down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And screen here to Blue. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Cardinals' 36-yard line.
Now it's Prescott again. Setting up the screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Prescott here from the gun. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Aubrey puts it through, and it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here's the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Rolling from the gun here. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now it's 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. New set of downs from the 37. They are throwing it again. Called in again, it's McBride. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. He takes off with it. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL using his legs.
One right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue piling onto this lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
They'll work against the blitz. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Benson now from the gun. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Throwing off the play fake. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again. Now a stoppage after that play, and that is Trey McBride in some pain. Medical staff headed out.
Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. First and 10 from the 32.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
We're going to 54. Hey, 47.
Dak to the air here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. To the middle, it's snared by Ferguson. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Snap is off. It's Prescott. On the move, headed right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw.